22 again.
Shit, that's over.
That's over.
That's over.
22. All right, we live.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Yellow things.
We live right now?
Yeah.
We on? Okay, man. I want to welcome y'all to a
We got blank one.
early edition of Common Sense Not Common Podcast. I know y'all used to seeing us on Saturday evenings at 8 o'clock. But today, we didn't have anything to do. Breezy always talking junk. I was off work.
Hold on. It's skipping bad.
What is?
It's stopping and skipping.
The
When
video?
you talk, just the volume. You ain't hear it through yours?
No.
Oh, yours playing good?
Yeah, mine's playing good. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
you guys need to learn how
know
to
what?
project
That's
your
probably
voices.
No, that was,
a
it was
little
your
more.
shit.
No, I can hear me. I don't know what you're talking about, Breezy. Yes. See what I'm saying? I always want to blame everything on old Gent.
You heard?
You did what I'm saying.
Everybody
But,
blame Gent.
today we have a special guest in the building. Young guy. Young man goes by the name of Humble King. He just dropped a project not too long ago. You guys should go check out on all the digital music platforms, however whatever order those words go in. But all the platforms that they have music on, you can go check this kid out. I'm going to let him give y'all all that information so it can be given to you properly.
It's on all platforms. Humble Savage, Top Dollar AP, my artist name, Humble King. Humble Savage. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, whatever you need to go listen to it on, it's there for you. TikTok, whatever you got to do, whatever you need to go look it up on is there.
All right, for
So
sure.
there you guys have it. Today we want to discuss the supports, cast. Does everybody around you want more? Are you playing your role, and everybody around you want more for you, or to help the ship cruise smoothly? And are you even an asset to your peers? Like, you can't just expect people to support you, and you don't want to support people yourself. You know, we have those type of people out here. They want it all.
So.
You know, they want to be the it person. Everybody want to be the captain. The what they say is not a Chiefs, not enough engines.
Oh, yeah. Too many Chiefs, not enough engine.
Yeah.
All right.
And people don't even understand really. You still are the chief because they don't get when you're working on something as a team and everybody has a common goal. Everybody has a strong suit. Like, we've had this discussion before. Everybody has a strong suit in that process. You just have to wait your turn to display your strong suit.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's your turn to display your strong suit, you have to You have to stand up to the occasion. Now, if you prove to yourself to be the weakest link, you can't be mad if they say, "Well, listen here, man. You know, you were sitting here talking all that junk behind our backs and to the other cast members, and when it came time for you to stand up, you couldn't do it. So now, what should we do?
Mm-hmm.
We have to find somebody that can fill your space. Because if we have to fill it, what do we need you for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So what do you think, Humble King?
It's crazy because I just had this disagreement with my homies. They felt like I felt like that they weren't supporting me enough, and they felt like, well, you don't support us. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I did support them, and maybe they feel like I don't support them enough how I want them to support me. So, but I just felt like I'm more of the rapper that's like, cause we all rap, we all make music, you know.
Right.
But I'm the one that's kind of like on the forefront of everything. You feel me? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't drop as much as I do, but they feel like when they do drop, I'm not as supportive of them as
active.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That they would like you to be.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, how we go, you know what I'm saying? How we go resolve this situation. So I let them know how I feel. They let me know how they feel. It's like, okay, I'm gonna step it up with supporting y'all, and y'all gotta step it up with supporting me.
Okay, well, we have a comment here from a guy named Travis. That's one of your homies.
Travis
Yeah, I know.
He
see
say, "Damn, big brother, I'm gonna do better in supporting." He say, "I'm that homie he talking about."
It's crazy because he's not even the homie I'm talking about though, for real. But that's one of my boys though, man. We was he's supposed to be my producer, but he playing. But
man, producers out here playing still.
yeah, man, he playing, man. But that's my boy though. But he be. Some people don't really know how to show support though. They don't know how to support their homie the right way, and you know what I'm saying, their goals and dreams and ambitions or whatever, you know. But
sometimes you have to guide them though. You have to some people you have to say, "Hey, I need you to do this for me. I don't need you to worry about nothing else. I need you to do this." You know what I'm saying? Like our homegirl Kia right here. She's not really with the camera. She's more behind the scenes type of person.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying? So she's good at making sure things tick properly. You know, organization. Hey, look, get your questions right in order. Have them written down. Sit up straight. Project your voice. Like she's more of that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some guests. All right, well, we need to prep these guests, make sure they know what we're talking about, doing all that. That's what she does. So we're not going to tell Kia, well, hey, look, we need you to get on the computer and edit these videos.
Right, because that ain't her.
That's not what she does.
Right.
That's not her strong suit. Not saying she can't learn it and perfect it, but that's not her strong suit. That's what she does. What she does. And that's what she's good at. Yep. So. That's all we ask of her. You know what I'm saying? And lucky us, she's willing.
Right.
So you really just got to find people that's willing. And like I said, sometimes you have to guide them. You have to say, hey, look, that's all I need you to do right here. Right here. You can just do this part right here for me when it's time to go. If they got a problem with that, then, you know, they really don't want to participate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be in your mix like that.
Some of my homies that rap, though, like, because I've been rapping for a longer time than they have. You know what I'm saying? So I've experienced you know what I'm saying, trying to develop my voice and working with my voice and knowing how to, you know what I'm saying, hear myself and all of that. And I be trying to guide them and show them, you know, the way. But some of them listen, some of them don't.
Yeah, everybody don't understand, too. There's always going to be a poster boy. And everybody always think the poster boy is the one that's getting super paid because he's getting the most attention. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding the burden he has to carry on his back.
Man.
Producers, y'all get paid before us.
Definitely.
Videographers, y'all get paid before us.
Definitely.
Managers, y'all get paid before us. PRs, y'all get paid before us. All these people, unless they choose to take a percentage or some points off of something, they get paid off top. The guy that's usually the poster boy, he just working to build the bank for everybody else to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And don't complain about being in the spotlight as much if your work ethic ain't matching. That's just that simple. Yeah, you have to have the work ethic. Yeah, if like you say, if you're constantly dropping, hey man, you really can't say I'm not doing something. Or I'm this. The big I, little U's. Match my work ethic. I'm gonna be out there more than you. I'm gonna be doing more than you until you match my work ethic.
So
now, if you're matching my work ethic and it's not leaning towards you, maybe the people are just taking to me more than they're taking to you. Because if they start taking to you more than they're taking to me, I mean, any smart person is going to say, well, I think that's who we need to be running with right there. That's who the people are choosing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Because no matter what people say, whether you're in a crew or not, they are still competition. It's a competition. No matter what. It's a competition. I'm not trying to bury you and like knock you out the box, but we're building off of each other. You're gonna with the steel sharpens with iron sharpen iron, Is the saying? Yeah, I'm kind of, you know, I'm not too good on the mottos, sayings and slogans and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know
But
you
they say,
saying.
yeah, steel sharpens steel.
Steel,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? So I'm only gonna be as good as I allow myself to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so match the work ethic, guys. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah,
If
for
you
sure.
want, if you want to be out there more, you want to be work ethic.
And then, but most importantly, people got to know their role, like you spoke on earlier. If everybody know their role, it can go well. Because, like, just say if it come to the point where they looking at somebody else who around you, you know, you shouldn't be intimidated by that person if y'all on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you shouldn't find that as an intimidating factor, because the better he do, the better y'all do.
Exactly.
You know, you
Yeah.
gotta trust and believe that you put a proper team together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta trust your judgment of character. Now, if you question everybody around you, then that would mean that you're a bad picker of friends. You feel me, or peers. So you got to take accountability for that.
Mm-hmm.
And all your friends are not going to be into what you're into.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's not their lane.
Yeah,
Everybody's not chasing the same dream.
Yeah, for sure. I got different groups of friends though, and I don't expect people who not really in the music realm to know how to support my music, or like, you know, they still go listen to it and download it. And okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? But I don't expect those friends like to, you know what I'm saying, go on to, like, for example, Chicago Wave had picked up. They've been listening to my album, and it was like I put on my story, like people was comparing my album to the one that Herb just dropped, and they was saying my album sounded better than Herb. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, obviously the G Herbo fans, as they go in there and they go, no, G Herbo sound better than this guy and whoever he is, and blase, or however you want to put it. But like, some of my friends went on there, you know, they went on there supporting me, like, man, no, his album sound better. But my other friends, they're like, man, if I would have seen it, I would have, like, no, it's cool, bro. You don't got to worry about it, because that's not the realm that they in. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They listen to my music, but they not super into social media. They don't be on Instagram like that or Facebook and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know. So it's just like, I just know, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I don't expect everybody to know how to support my music the same type of way. But like I feel like my homies who trying to rap and they say they trying to be involved and they say they showing me support, those the ones I more so expect, you know what I'm saying, to come a certain type of way, especially when I sit down and I explain it. And even if I don't explain it, sometimes I don't explain it. Like you said, some people don't, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, you gotta let them know how to support your music. You gotta let them know what's their role to play. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, as far as a lot of teams and a lot of people, like, they don't have that communication.
Yeah. And going back a little bit to what you said about people comparing your album, don't never let that get to you, because just look at it as shit. Y'all listen to it.
Yeah. My name is being mentioned to somebody above me.
Thanks for the streams.
Yeah,
and
so,
I'm not being compared to a local artist.
Right.
I'm being compared to somebody that's owned. So,
yeah, so
everything, man, it's all a plus. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, you just gotta surround yourself with the right people. Everybody want to be the top dog. Everybody want to be in the limelight.
mm-hmm.
Nobody want to play the background. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think they the superstar.
Mm-hmm. But it's crazy because I really played the background for a long time before I started being consistently dropping videos and doing this and that. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was you know what I'm saying, at my home at Gambino crib and watching them go crazy and, you know what I'm saying, record a lot of music and stuff like that. I wasn't, you know, I'm just watching them, just, you know, taking notes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I done been in, you know what I'm saying, Stevie F, shout out Stevie F. I'd have been in his crib watching him record his music and lay everything down. Like my homies in Chicago, Ewo Selmo, Rico Reckless, I'd have been behind the scenes of them, watching them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rapping at the time, but I'm behind the scenes just paying attention and taking notes.
And don't worry about here, the support from here, from your homeland.
Yeah, I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah, they're full of shit. People are full of shit.
Hometown.
People hometown, because they're clicked off. People are going to pick and choose who they want to deal with.
Yeah.
They like flunkies. Like somebody can rock with you and be all day be like, man, nigga, dope. He dope. But can be around certain people and won't reach out to y'all do a song with you because they don't want to look like a clown or a traitor or whatever to their peers.
He on this side or he on this side.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is, bro. Like then, like I say, you got some people who egos just too big. They think they so much of the shit that I don't need nobody. I don't have to do no features or collaborations with nobody from where I'm from, and that's cool. That's their prerogative. Some people got a bigger agenda. I don't do no songs with no local artists. I'm trying to get songs with somebody I can piggyback off of that can bring some traffic my way to my music. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't be mad at how people are moving and what they're going about. But as far as worrying about people around here supporting you or messing with you, doing music with you and stuff like that, fuck them. Yeah, I'm going to tell you that from a personal. You know, I tried to be a rapper at one point.
Right.
And believe me when I tell you, the people that would deal with me and would come collaborate and do songs were from a totally opposite of the spectrum. You wouldn't ever think I'll be in the studio or be in the mix with these people. Our people will come deal with me. You dig what I'm saying? Bro, everybody around me were my biggest downfall factors. You dig what I'm saying? The people around you be so envious, bro. Like they'll sink the ship just not to see you work out. They'll sink the ship. Like they don't care if it's not all about them. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about this, man. It's we one state. It's 49 other ones. It's 6 more countries.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Like it's a whole world out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on people around here supporting you or doing whatever. It'll never be your home. Your hometown never catches on. Yeah. Until other people do, and they start because, like I say, groupies. Yeah. They groupies. They're gonna ride the waves. That's what most people from where you from do. They ride the waves of everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? So when everyone else or every other place catch on to you and start picking up and like, oh man, Uncle King, that's the nigga, he the shit. Then where you're from is gonna say, you motherfucking right, he the shit. Right. He from here. That's our nigga. We fuck with him. That's that's my partner. That's my brother. That's my cousin. That's my homie partner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All that shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, I got shaded for years. People wouldn't even let me in their studios. I can't even get production from niggas I've been around for 10 plus years. Niggas won't even make me a beat if I ask them right now to this day. I can't even get a beat. I can barely get features. And these some people you will see me and appraise me like we around each other every day. Like they got so much love for me. No, bro. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Just put it out there. Get your good marketing and promos set up. Reach out to a PR. Try to find you a PR because them PRs can help you get placements, TV shows, movies. Like focus. Like don't just focus on I want to be a rap star for the hood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, it's a whole bunch of other different ways out there you can get paid off your music. You ain't even got to be known, but by us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it, bro. That's all you need. Find a PR. Find your next PR. Matter of fact, you ain't got to find you one. You can look. When we get done, I'm gonna point you into some directions. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? I've just been really these past couple of years been learning like when it comes to the music, it's more to it than just I'm gonna rap and I'm gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's rapping and everybody's dropping. So you gotta stand out more, you know what I'm saying? That's where the marketing comes into play and you know what I'm saying, and everything else comes into play. So it's more to it than just rapping and making music. It's a
there's a lot of things behind the scenes that goes with the music that you got to know how to do.
Definitely. If you say you know how to engineer mix,
Yeah,
that's a good skill set to have.
I've been trying to. I think when I used to be at Weezy crib all the time, I see them mixing and mastering, then I see Stevie mixing and mastering. Then one day I was just like, you know what, I want to learn how to do that myself. So then my homie Rio out there in Chicago, he actually kind of took me under his wing and like actually showed me like, well, I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you can, whatever I show you, you know what I'm saying, you create your own sauce. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to do your mixing and your mastering your type of way. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I definitely appreciate. Cause a lot of people ain't gonna do that.
Nah, like I say, from here, your hometown, Joliet. I love it. I love my city.
I love Joliet.
I love my
too.
city. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to do something in Joliet, anything you're trying to pursue, any endeavor, you basically have to learn how to do every asset. I mean, you got to learn every skill set of that endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know how to do everything. Everything that needs to be done, you have to get that skill set.
Mm-hmm.
You basically got to do it yourself. Because,
Mm-hmm.
like I say, people pick and choose who they want to provide their services to around here.
Okay, so on the support side of things, right? How do you actually when you're wanting support from like your peers, right? When you're wanting support from your peers, how do you go about asking them? Do you ask them or do you just expect for them to?
At first, I ain't gonna lie, I expected them to. I expected them to know how to support. You know what I'm saying? Because some of my other homies who, you know what I'm saying, have been on the music scene more, you know what I'm saying, they already know. You know what I'm saying? And some of my homies who are more fresh onto the scene, they don't really know, you know? So I made that mistake, you know what I'm saying, to expect them to know, you know what I'm saying, when I communicate with them like, man, hey, look, this is what I need y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? And this is why it's important to do that. So, but recently, like, we've been, had a disagreement at first, but we hashed it out and like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all more support. Y'all go show me some more support, and this is how we go do it. You know what I'm saying? So just recently is when, like, you know, we kind of got into the realm. I got into the realm of, okay, I'm gonna ask y'all. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all do this or can y'all do that? But at first, I definitely expected them to know what to do. But other than that, for the most part, they know how to do the basic support.
And I asked that because I think a lot of times it get overlooked, like the reasons why gets overlooked because when you're dealing with social media, especially when you're dealing with Joliet, it's more people that don't really be on social media than it is, right? It looks like it's a lot because that's where we're at when we're on there. Right, but most people really don't. And when you look at the people around you, you might be like, damn, y'all really don't be on there all the time. Like, y'all don't play it because y'all have no reason. What up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Y'all have no reason to just be on there all the time, right? Y'all might not see what I post. The algorithm might not put my shit up in front of y'all all the time. You feel me? So, like, a group chat might be a great idea. You know what I'm saying? A support group chat to where you put it in there. Now, if they're not supporting off that, just say you drop something, you put a link up in there. You know what I'm saying? If they're not supporting off that, then I think that's a better measure of who really supports you and who don't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because we'll find ourselves having an issue with our people for not supporting, but they're moving. They didn't notice that they wasn't supporting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't know.
Or like you said, like the algorithm may have not have put it in their face for them to support you. So, you know what I'm saying? You could be upset, oh, you're not supporting me, but like, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't see it.
Yeah, like my homie Travis that's up there, he told me like, bro, I didn't see your album. I didn't know you dropped the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, just send it to me. I sent it to him. He went back. He shared it. You know what I'm saying? And he let me know, like, man, bro, you did your thing on that album.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all it takes. And then it make you appreciate them more because it's kind of hard because really just saying business. In business, you can't really. You're not supposed to market. You're not supposed to market your product to your peers anyways, right? Because especially when it comes to stuff like entertainment and music and stuff, just entertainment is music is entertainment. But when you do that, your hometown just simply feels as if they're no different from you. We grew up in the same neighborhood. We drive down the same street. So like what you're talking about is like, I mean, I could talk about it too. Or if you can do it, I can do it too. Like we grew up in the same era, so that's like even if they don't say it out loud, it's like it's in the subconscious of the hometown all around America, right? Except Atlanta. You're gonna say except Atlanta. Atlanta is the only people who get it right from the jump. Like they support from the ground up.
From the ground up,
and that's because they got systems that support.
Yeah,
you will go down there and hear their radio station. You're gonna hear artists that you never heard, and they're the ones who coming up. So they force it into the ear of the people.
Man, you got to think. We listen to the radio stations up here. They're playing music from 1999.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige
when they can just put an artist from the local area in that slot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, bam, there you go.
Yeah.
Now we got a local artist in these slots to
But
fill up this space.
Do you think the reason why it's not being done is because of their connection to let me just say the local rappers, the local musician community?
I don't know. I don't know why it's not being done. I haven't that's something we're gonna have to look into and get the statistics and information on.
I feel like it's a connection. I feel like if you got a connection with personal connections with these people who work at the radio stations and stuff, they're definitely they definitely got the power to put it in to other people's ears. Like well, let's play this at this time for everybody. And I feel like it's also like where you at, in the social media realm. It doesn't even matter that you're making good music no more. Are you lit? Do you got a lot of followers?
Yeah, can you direct traffic?
Yeah, Can you direct traffic?
That's all that matters nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
Is your hype big enough to direct some type of traffic towards our platform?
Yep.
And that's what it is. And I mean, that's outside of the connection, I believe. If the connection, I definitely agree. If you had a connection with, they'll slip your shit in there. It just that gotta be the team's mission. The artist can't do everything. The artists already get sucked dry. You gotta pay $1,000 to own a beat.
Man.
So as you dealing with YouTube, they want $1,000 to own the beat.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You got producers around here. They don't want to make what you want. They want to make what they want.
I know. I've been told personally by a local producer, I'm not making nothing nobody comes in here and tells me to make. So he basically said, if you don't feel like working on what I feel like working on today, you won't be getting done what you're trying to get done.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy.
It is. It's crazy because like I tell producers all the time, listen to artists, target your audience. I mean your target. Listen to them. Listen to his style or her style, and you make something for them. It's still gonna be you. But make something for them because then you're doing your part in helping them get to the next level.
But that's what separates a beat maker from a producer.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Some people just beat. Some of these producers are just beat makers. Some are producers. Some of these are producers you can call, and they know all genres of music. Like they have no boundaries. Some of them beats come with hooks. Like, hey, I got this beat. This the hook I came up with for it. I don't say you have to use it, but this is an idea and a direction you could go.
It's crazy
with this track.
My homie Travis that commented earlier, he actually we was chilling one day, and he came up with a nice beat, and he like, man, this should be the melody. He helped put the melody together for me. I put the words together. And that's why I say be playing, because I feel like he'd be a great producer.
You must have did this. You strong.
So definitely know up in the strongest here with all that young testosterone and shit.
Oh, it really ain't. What's the name? It ain't.
Oh, it's all the way down. Matter of fact, it's all the way down. Okay, it's cool. Just go back a little bit.
Go back a little bit. I know Kia got that big ass head. But nah, yeah. That's really all it is, man. You have to the same effort you expect people to put towards your situation, you have to put the same effort towards theirs. Like I say, sometimes you have to tell people, just like they might have to tell you, hey, this is what I need you to do for me. It's easy. It's an easier process if people just say, well, hey, look, this is what I need. Like I say, Kia, she provides what she provides for us. Breezy provides what he provides for the situation. I provide what I provide for the situation. Now, when Kia, yes, and Kia will be coming soon. Common Sense Not Common podcast, Ladies Night.
We ain't gonna say that name yet. That name crucial.
We are looking for, you know, somebody might jack us because we didn't put it out there. You know what I'm saying? But if you would like to get on Ladies Night with Kia and be a co-host, contact either one of us.
I think that's definitely needed.
I prefer you to contact Kia because that's who you have to deal with. That's who you guys are going to have to jail together with and have something in common. She doesn't want any yes women.
Absolutely not.
She don't want women to come on her and it's just going to say, yes, bitch, yes. And, you know what I'm saying? Agree with whatever the female common, or what's the, what am I looking for? You know, because people go with what's popular now. The popular opinion. We don't want just people that's going to agree with the popular opinion. Have your own thought process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with something, we want you to say, I don't agree with that.
Straight up.
I'm
just sorry to shaking your head.
I don't believe what you're saying.
Want to talk about it after the camera off and shit.
Yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that. Yeah.
Do it now.
But yeah, contact Kia Adams, inbox her, do whatever you got to do. You can reach out to me or Breezy, and we can put you in contact with her if you would like to come audition, do a dry run show where we can record you guys and see how y'all gel. We have the topic and everything at hand, and we also take suggestions for topics. So don't think just because this is our podcast, our platform, we look at it as what we say goes. We don't work like that. Yeah, getting back to the topic at hand. If you would like to call in, video in, anything, you can hit the Ecamm Live link down at the bottom of the comment section that I've pinned. Give us your opinion on the topic at hand. You know, I know a lot of people don't like getting on video because they still got their bonnets on at this time. But you can call in. It don't matter if you brush your teeth or not. We can't smell your breath. But, you know, we appreciate all the feedback, everybody that's tuning in. But we really would appreciate people to chime in and let us know how they really feel and think about what we're discussing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, how important do y'all think it is to also be an asset to your peers?
I think it is very.
Go ahead.
All right. I think that being an asset is very, very important. I have these conversations all the time. When it comes to people that I communicate with daily, all of those people are beneficial to me in some way. I pour into people and I always bring something to the table, and I'm not talking about financial gain or anything like that, but whatever my gift is, I always make sure I'm an asset everywhere that I go.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever I deal with, whoever I communicate with, whoever calls my phone, they have to be able to offer something up to me as well. You can't just call me and dump all your problems on me. You have to be able to give me something as well. And you don't have to pay me to talk to me unless we make that arrangement. But at the end of the day, it's a give and take situation when it comes to me. And wherever I go, I know I'm always going to be an asset.
Mm-hmm. What about you, bro?
I feel like it's definitely important to be an asset and for the people around you to also be an asset. I do feel like I'm an asset, you know what I'm saying, whether it's emotional support, you know what I'm saying, from my people, but like she just said, like, don't just come dump your problems on me. You know what I'm saying? If I can't come to you in that same sense, then, you know what I'm saying, like, we don't need, there's nothing there. But like also, like, you know, I feel like I got a lot of knowledge as far as like, you know what I'm saying, whether you need help building your credit or something, you know what I'm saying, whether it's about, you know what I'm saying, maybe real estate, you know what I'm saying, maybe it's about, you know what I'm saying, the stock market, you know what I'm saying, economic problems that's going on, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm definitely a valuable asset, and I'm always there for anybody that's around me genuinely. You know what I'm saying? All I ask is for the same thing return. For the most part, I get it from the people that I do deal with on a day-to-day basis. Everybody around me just, you know what I'm saying, they show me the same love. So I feel like I'm definitely an asset. I feel like everybody around me is an asset. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have to. I kind of deleted all the friends that just hit me up and just want to drink and do frivolous things, you know what I'm saying, that won't get me nowhere. So, but it's definitely important to be an asset and for the people around you to be an asset.
In my opinion, real quick, I think it's important to God for you to be an asset. I think when you're an asset to life itself, you're doing the work of God. You know what I'm saying? Because to take is like a negative, to add is a positive. So we can go good and evil. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I look at it be an asset anyway. That's why you want to learn as much as you can, even if it has nothing to do with the career path that you're in or anything like that. Learn as much as you can, so that, because it's like one day you might run into somebody who went to, they want to be a zookeeper, and you know something about it. Man, how you know that? I don't know. I just
like
learned
animals.
Go over there and do it. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Like
everybody got something they're into that the people around them don't know that they're
That's true.
strongly into.
So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like that hidden talent,
That's true.
for sure.
or bit of knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do all the time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we'll be talking shit back and forth. You understand? And one of us will say something about someone. We'll be like,
Hey,
why you know that?
I swear I get that all the time.
Hey,
I get that all the time.
Like, what are you? Huh?
Hey.
Like, oh, okay, well, you know, didn't think that, because you know everybody got their own perception of people.
Mhm.
That everybody don't be around you. 98% of the perception about you is hearsay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
It's
so-
hearsay. It's what they heard. Third party, fourth party, fifth party. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, even the people around you don't fully know you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are indulging into each other for, like we said, what we need them to be
Yeah, for sure.
to help us as a person or a situation we're trying to endeavor, anything. Like, we're only going so far. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, because a lot of people, like, it's prying. Sometimes it's looked at as prying. You know, sometimes you guys have to wait for people to share certain information with you when they get comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that's out there with the 98% that has the perception of you from the third, fourth, and fifth parties, it's just easier to assume. You know what I'm saying? It's easier. Because a lot of the times, who's going to come to you and say, well, yeah, Kia, you know, I heard such and such and Baze Skippy. And Kia say, well, why the fuck are you worried about that? That's none of your fucking business. And people know that.
Right.
It's none of your fucking business anyway. So now you're just being nosy. And y'all just need something to gossip about. So people don't even care about knowing about the truth about you anyway. Once they know the truth, it cuts short the gossip.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that.
So, you know, yeah, man, you just got to surround yourself with like-minded people, man. Like, that's how, like, I've been new breezy, but that's how we came into terms with this situation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I started putting it out there.
like-minded individuals.
Yeah, like I say, I didn't look for the people around me. I put it out there in the universe,
Yeah, for sure.
and
Yeah.
my team slowly formed.
Yeah,
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? To what it's turning into. And when we turn into what we turn into, when this Voltron fully get done transforming, it's on and cracking around here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Show it's gonna be a party every podcast. But
Yeah.
to tie on to what you said, like, also, my bad. Also, at the same time, like with surrounding yourself with the right people, you can't be afraid to distance yourself. Like, don't be so attached. Like, don't let your emotions control like your attachments, because a lot of attachments are negative attachments because we met them in a negative place. You know what I'm saying? If we met through trauma, then when I get out of trauma, I shouldn't be still with trauma.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm
I agree with
saying?
that.
So, and it might sound horrible. That's when you, especially as an artist, you come up, they be like, man, you didn't got big. You don't mess with us no more. It's like, I mean, I love y'all, but I'm over here. I'm not coming over there. Now, you can come over here, but if you don't like my rules over here, then you stay your ass over there.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm saying?
there has to be some laws
Yeah.
people have to abide by to be in your world. That's with anybody. But like if you're doing like better, trying to better yourself, oh yeah, you definitely have to set rules and regulations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got to set those boundaries.
Isolation definitely comes before elevation. You have to isolate yourself
Yeah.
and distance yourself from certain things and certain people.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I remember there was a time when I was in the studio one day and I was sitting there for just hours, really just actually I sat there all night and I had said a line in a verse and I said, I'm in the transitioning process. I'm in the transitioning phase in my life. And like, I didn't really know at the time what I meant by that, but that's how I felt in that moment. And it's like, it was so true because like, since then, like I've only gotten better. I've only been doing better. You know what I'm saying? I've been staying away from the people that I don't need to be around. You know what I'm saying? And like slowly, the people that I should be around started coming together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Videographers. You know what I'm saying? People who can help contribute to my music and other stuff that I got going on. Who could give me knowledge. You know what I'm saying? When knowledge is needed. You know what I'm saying? Then some of my friends. My homies, associates. They felt some type of way, and it's no love lost. But once you're on a higher path, then it's like this is just how it got to be.
Absolutely, and you can't take everybody with you. I've noticed whenever I'm working on something, I distance myself and I focus on that one thing, and then when it's all said and done, I have people coming back that I rock with for decades, and they coming at me like, "Oh, I don't like the way you was moving," but this whole time I just been focusing on this goal. What do you mean you didn't like how I move? So it pretty much helped to reveal who people really are in your life.
And you ain't got to cut people out your life. They cut themselves out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
for
you
sure.
don't have to cut people off. You just deal with them accordingly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely deal with them accordingly. I just had that conversation the other day because one of my female friends, she was complaining, feeling she feels like I don't communicate with her the right way. But it was really just I was focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on this particular goal and I gotta accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't see that or understand that and you feel like you should remove yourself, then by all means do what you gotta do.
And that's when you should have gave her a list, a checklist.
You got to create
Checklist.
boundaries.
No, you should have gave her a checklist. Look, this is what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Here go a checklist. Can you help me with some of these things?
I never thought about it like
now
that.
you understand, you know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm on. That's what I'm on. Help me with some of these things. If you can't help me with some of these things, then I'm not stopping my train.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna get in on the motion or you get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my way.
It's really hard to have a relationship and to deal with people like that's not really supporting whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
So I don't know.
Because all they see is the negatives of the
Absolutely.
situation.
They're pushing back, and that should really be your support system. But I really wouldn't even focus on that. I'll just focus on the faithful few that's my supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Because people they pay attention to too much negative. Like, that's all people pay attention to is the negativity in a situation. Like, no, just appreciate the people around you that's trying to support you and that's for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you see on the internet. That's why this internet's so terrible, because that's all people do is, oh, they haters. When they should be on there saying, man, I appreciate such and such, such and such, such and such for always supporting me and showing me love, helping me
Absolutely.
through my, you know what I'm saying? Or I appreciate such and such for doing what she did or he did for me when I was trying to do this. You know, people don't do that enough.
That is true.
Appreciate the ones that's here and forget about the ones that's not.
Then on a self accountability side, right, of things, I'm asking a question first. Can we all in this room say that everybody around us wants to do better?
No.
What about y'all?
Nah, people stuck. Some people content with their lives.
Absolutely.
They're stuck where they're at.
I feel like people.
I'm talking about around you, like the people that you. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. The people that you talk to on a regular basis, because you know you got some people you talk to once a month, and that be a reason right there. I love you, but I keep you up once a month. Like the people that you talk to on a daily basis, like would you say that like they all want to do better? Because are we in agreement that all us want to
Yes.
do better?
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
I would definitely agree.
I can say they want to do better,
But they don't
but
know
do they
how.
want you to do better than them, or do they want to see you do better? Is the thing. Because like I say, a lot of people want to be the highlighted.
So they don't want to do
But-
better.
So no, they want to do better, but only to a certain extent. Some people, when they're doing good, get content with the good they're doing.
But those aren't the people that I communicate with every day.
Yeah.
I can't converse with somebody that's stagnant every day. That'll be every now and then when I have the energy to deal with your
Yeah.
negative energy, then I'll talk to you. But that won't be somebody that I'm pouring into every day.
All right, guys. I hate to do this. My son's trying to FaceTime me. I need to let me hit him. I know it's the middle of the live.
You gotta doodle. You gotta doodle.
No, I don't have to do it. No, I'm saying I can hit him now, like while we live, but I need to see what he want. I need to make sure it
I'ma
ain't an
turn off the
emergency. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.
All right.
You know. So. No, y'all ain't have to turn off the mics. I mean, they still can hear us through the mics, through the remember the cameras got audio too, so we have to remember that before we turn off the mics, because we might do.
I'm turning that shit off. I'll
we,
be forgetting
we
to turn
might
it
say
off.
we might say it's something ill, and motherfuckers be like, y'all know we still heard y'all, right?
I'll be forgetting to turn it off. I just turned it off right now.
We heard y'all talk about folks 6 toe. What's up? What's up, Boom?
Mom asked for $10 so she could give me McDonald's.
Your mama asked for $10 get you McDonald's.
I see how high McDonald's done got. It
Man.
is real
Man.
though.
All right, all right. I'm
McDonald's
finna.
used to be $5.
You ain't gotta blame it on your mom, Boom. I'm finna send it to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, big dog.
They don't even got the dollar menu no more, do they?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
know shit. I think everything had a dollar menu, probably $2. Shit.
Yeah, like $1.29.
No, ain't no dollar menu no more.
Yeah.
You see, they put together the $3 bundles.
Yeah.
You only get the burger and the small fry. You got to pay for the drink separately.
Yeah, that's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? But what the drink's not even $1 no more.
Inflation.
Remember, they
Yeah,
used to get
inflation.
you used to be able to get any size drink for $1.
Man.
I didn't know that changed.
Yeah, that's up there.
Hey, I remember when I was sure I went to Oregon. I went to Portland. Right? This shit confused the fuck out of me. They don't got sales tax. So my uncle down there, my great uncle, he giving all us money and shit. You know, we shorted, he giving us $2, $3 and shit. Right? We finna go get some mambas and stuff. You know, they like, man, they cost this and that. We finna go get some mambas in a juice type. They had, it was like different. It's only there.
Yeah,
some
them
kind of
mambas be
juice.
smacking.
But they was like, man, a mama and the juice, man, it cost this much. I'm looking at it like, no, I'm looking like, I mean, we gonna leave a little more than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like, nah, this how much it cost. I'm like, y'all saying this cost this, because they got everything. My cousin was like, yeah, this cost $1, this cost this. I'm like, man, we go to the store. I'm like, man, I'm sure we're gonna need some tax. I'm sure we're gonna need. Hey, when I went in there, it blew my mind. He was like, he just said around there. I said, I was confused as a kid. I'm like, we always need some change.
Man, I could have. Y'all remember Mr. George, the green store?
Yeah,
At the bottom of the second
that's my
projects?
man.
Man, listen here, man. You can't tell me he ain't make $1 million.
Hey,
Off
you
us.
hear me? You hear me?
When George he was taking food stamps and everything, wasn't he?
Was he? Foods? I don't know.
Remember they had the
We
little
was
book
young,
food
though.
stamps, by, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
With
dang,
the, with
probably
you can rip the,
was.
you know what I'm saying, little paper
Yeah, I'm
bills
sure
out
he
of.
was.
I think George was taking food stamps too.
Hey, you know, I wanted to do a small episode on him, like a series, just at that garage.
It's still up there.
Open and close. Yeah, it's still up there, but some Hispanics got it.
Right.
It's just no other scenes. just see how he treated different people, right? Because everybody's like, man, he mean. He this and that. I be like, because he know y'all be stealing from him and shit. When he turn around,
Right.
it's like he sensed like y'all doing shit. As soon as he turn around, you got mugs reaching their end over the counter. I would tell him, like, bro, he never gave me a problem. He was nice as hell to me. Him and his wife. They used to come, you knock on the door. His wife used to come in the door.
Going to get them icy cups, nigga.
And them
When
big-ass
when
cookies.
penny candy was a penny, y'all crazy.
You don't know about
man.
that.
Nah.
No. He too young to know about Mr. George and the green
Straight up.
stuff.
Hey, Mr. Green, boy. That was the spot, though.
Definitely was. But
Yeah.
yeah, anything else you guys would like to?
But look, back on that,
Oh,
just
okay.
on that same tip, on the same tip, like with everybody around you wanting more, right? So going off everybody saying they want better in here, right? More out of life. And then with the people around you wanting more, right? I asked that question because I really think that I know that it affects your productivity. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get them stagnant calls or whatnot, or you get them just stagnant conversations, time killers. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing so much. Instead of being here listening to this, you could be on the phone with somebody else and it's more productive. It don't have to be the same thing. It don't have to be nothing physically happening, but you're educating yourself. You're talking to this person. So it's like, I feel that like everybody, like Jen said earlier, everybody need to be treated accordingly. No hard feelings. But if you're a once a month person, you're a once a month person. I think you have to put people in categories, because that's personally how I do it. So I ain't trying to push my way on people, but it's just naturally I put people in like boxes, categories. When we on that phone and you get to hitting me, man, if you could see me, I'm over there like this. I'm telling you, them boxes, you moving further and further back.
Or before you even
Left and
answer the
right.
phone, the
Yeah.
energy before you even answer the phone, be like, oh,
That's
I
what-
don't got time. Not today.
See, that's once you get placed in that box.
Yeah.
Once you get placed in that box at a deeper distance, now when that phone call come, I'm not today. I got something over here going on. I can't take that energy into here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get distracted. You know, so I think it's most important to build the type of relationships that reflect who you are, and that's intimate relationships and regular relationships. So
Yeah, like I said, if it wasn't for y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I probably wouldn't be as far as long as I was with this podcast. Like, it's y'all.
You
Breezy
just
and
need a
Kia.
little push.
Like,
Yeah, I think
on my
everybody-
phone.
he needed his team.
On my phone, they like, hey, bro, when we going in there, you get in there. Breezy sending me notes. Kia texting me, hey, you need to be talking about this, or you need to be doing this. But look, when y'all doing it, I just come through and slide. Like Kia literally, like I say, bro, would be on the side handing us these sticky notes with questions on them, like, ask this, inquire about this. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand them big network television shows and stuff like that. Man, they got whole teams of people.
Man, they got shit all in their ear, teleprompts.
Yup,
Teams of people doing a whole bunch of stuff, man, behind the scenes.
Uh.
Like everybody sitting, look, like I say, everybody's so busy focusing on the superstar, thinking the superstar because they doing everything by themselves,
Mhm.
and they're not. It's a whole bunch of people behind. They basically they the puppet, and it's a puppeteer.
They just
You know
look
what
good
I'm
on
saying?
camera.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's who look good on camera, who can carry themselves.
Yep.
But the skilled people, they getting busy. They making them look good.
And don't even care about. They don't even want to be in the limelight or on
Exactly.
camera.
No,
Just give me my check.
It's not
they don't have to
even
deal with.
to be in the limelight. It's
Yeah.
not that important.
They don't have to deal with filtering through fake friends, fake people who just want to come around you because of your fame. They get to live a normal life and still get paid.
That's I feel like that's
Hefty,
Yeah.
Most-
hefty sex.
I feel like that's the most frustrating thing about the music thing. Like dealing with different people, you gotta filter like, okay, like this is a temporary person, or he only good for this, or they only good for this, and this is somebody that's genuine. That's the most frustrating thing because I'm built off of genuine relationships, and I don't meet too many people in the music realm who be on the same type of time.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Nobody.
Don't mix personal
With business.
with business. So the way that you build personal relationships It's totally different where you build business. If y'all start on business, y'all end on business.
Yep.
Because really it forms a better relationship
That is true.
because their time is worth something. Your time is worth something. So both y'all are investing into this one thing. You see what I'm saying? So both of y'all have to respect one another, at least to if something come up, they gonna call you first because y'all got something to lose. Y'all got something at stake. So like I said, I think it's better relationships built out of business, but don't carry it the same way because the way that we were taught to build up our personal life was fucked up. Like it was a lot of us, it was fucked up because if it wasn't, we would be somewhere else.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? We'd be in a totally different environment.
we basically was taught and raised on a survival of the fittest
Yeah.
technique. And that's a selfish technique. Be selfish.
Yeah.
You know, only worry about you.
So, yeah.
Or
That's something
you
I
just
always
can't think
disagree
straight.
with. That's something I never could agree with. Is just worried about yourself.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like you got to worry about your people around you, yo, and the people that you allowing to enter your life. You know what I'm saying? You still got to worry about those people.
But imagine when he's saying a survival state, and a lot of times in the survival state, you can't really control the way that you think. You know, you have to first realize that you're in that state, and then work on your mind, like
Yeah.
work on yourself. Like, how do you think when you view this situation? You might not want to go with your first thought all the time because once you recognize that you're working from a survival mind state, you know, your first thought is gonna be that of survival. And you can look at it like I'm doing what I have to do, but it's hurting everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? So
And a lot of people can't rationalize off the top of their heads situations. Everybody not quick thinkers. You know, say some people panic, some people cool, and they're ding, ding, ding. They got all these scenarios playing in their head. Some people, like he said, they reacting off emotion or off the survival.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been guilty of
wait,
that.
I got to get up out this jam, then I think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just got to practice that being calm,
Yeah.
man. Like, got to,
Yeah,
what they
definitely.
say, cool, calm, and collective.
Yeah, for sure.
Got to be that. You know?
I feel like having those moments where I done been in like survival situations where I had panic plenty of times, kind of taught me how to, you know, just think. You know what I'm saying? Don't panic. Don't let just your emotions getting the best of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your emotions beat you.
And a lot of times, the decision you do make for yourself ain't gonna always. Everybody's not gonna always agree with.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you made a bad decision. Sometimes you have to make a decision for you.
Yeah, for yourself.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot
You
of
gotta
people.
be selfish when it comes to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody more important than you are.
It just depends on the situation at hand, the circumstance. It's just like you're gonna have to balance some things out. Sometimes it's gonna be like ain't no balance. It's this what I gotta do. This what I have to do for me.
Mm-hmm.
This for me. I you know what I'm saying? I know where I wanna go. This you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all.
I want to piggyback a little bit, go back a little bit on, touch on what Breezy said about putting people in different boxes. I was taught that when you meet people for a reason, season, or a lifetime. And when you meet them, you have to determine if they're going to be add, multiply, subtract, and divide. Either they're going to add to your life, they're going to help you multiply in your life, they're going to subtract from your life or bring division into your life. And you have to determine, you have to have those conversations with these people to see which category, like Breezy said, that they're going to be in. Also, I kind of want to take this in another direction. We were talking about business and mixing business with your personal life. And I just recently had a conversation about, I do have people approaching me often about going into business with me. And I'm cool with that. But my issue comes in when I go into business with a male and they allow their female, whether it be a girlfriend, a wife, a fiance, to come in between that relationship with me and my business partner. What are y'all takes on that? How do y'all feel about that? Because I feel like I'm a different person as a friend. I feel like as a business partner, like I'm serious about my money. So there may be ways that I'll be really stern about certain things in the business when it comes to it involving me and my money. So I might talk to you a different way, and your fiance or wife or girlfriend might not like it. How do y'all deal with that?
Shit, they need to be placed in a lot of different business settings when there's a male and female counterpart that's doing business with each other, and really they place them in it and be like, well, this is how you have to deal with this situation. How would you handle it? It's like when you go fill out or apply for a job and they ask you, what if you see Kevin stealing? What would you do? You know what I'm saying? So you really have to ask your lady, like I say, they not going to really understand until they're placed in those type of situations. So you have to give them scenarios and be like, well, what would you do if you had a business and a guy came to you and was like, man, that's a dope business. I'll invest in that. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all have a business relationship. You're going to have to talk to him in a certain manner at times. There's going to be times where he has to talk to you in a certain manner. Now, your boundary's going to be set to like, hey, look, you know the difference in how to address certain situations. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of times that shit don't work out because, like I say, a lot of females just look at the negative of it. Like,
oh, absolutely.
They all have that same mindset of,
especially with me being a female.
It's something with bitches. It's about bitches. Like, you can tell your lady, or female counterpart, spouse, wife, whatever, well, baby, what's the name? Let's just say, niggas, everybody getting their CDLs. Niggas becoming truck drivers. You might have a lady that say, oh, so now you're going to have bitches from state to state, city to city. Or, baby, I got a promotion. There's women out there that say, what do you need to make more money for? To trick off on bitches? Like, but, you know, like, that's a real thing, though. It's like, no matter what you do as a man, there's women out there that's going to equate it, any progressive step you take, with something with women. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't win, you know, so.
People will definitely try to keep you in a box, but it's up to you whether or not you want to allow that. Because not only women, like people, family members, how many times have we started businesses or we had these business ideas, and the main people that discourage you are your family, your mama, your daddy, your uncles, your cousins, and then sometimes it's your girl. How you gonna do that? You don't got this and you don't got that. They try to plant these negative thoughts in your head instead of being motivating, inspiring.
Now the ones that's always trying to tell you what you should be doing
ain't doing shit.
But don't ever lend a helping hand and what you they think you should be doing. Mm-hmm. And you can be telling them, well, I can't do that because I need help to do that. In whichever manner you need help, but nobody ever offers the helping hand to help you do that or get that process taken care of. Mm-hmm. Those are the worst to me. Those are the worst. And when I speak on what I just spoke on, saying like females always equating whatever you do to it got to be something with some bitches. There's a vice versa to that. There's also guys out there who don't want their woman being more than what she is.
Man.
That is true.
I can handle her in a certain type of setting. You know what I'm saying? Like there are female lawyers and stuff like that become partners in a male-dominated industry. Because as we discussed in the previous episode, men dominate every industry except motherhood.
I was gonna say I want to know her take on that because she wasn't here last time.
Because her eyelashes have flickered 60 times in the last 10 seconds when I said that. But yeah, there are women in a lot of these male dominated industries that become successful and have to deal with these men have to be around men. These meet and take business trips, stuff about say Skippy like that. You know what I'm saying? And there are men out there that, bitch, I don't even want you to be in a regional manager at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, what do you mean you got a pay raise? You making more money than me. I can't have that.
Just like the truck driver. What you mean you want to be a travel nurse?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of female truck drivers
Yeah, it definitely is.
going state to state. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, I can guarantee you there are some men out there that's saying, "Ah, well, bitch, this ain't gonna work." No, I'm just keeping it funky though. You know what I'm saying? They're saying the same thing the females are saying to the men. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But the double standard kick in though when it comes to the women. You know what I'm saying? It's cool for the women because they can be horse over the road. They just put it off as they're looking for love.
It's already a thing that it's already a thing that women are whores over the road. It's already a thing.
I've never heard of it.
I wonder, are there male lot lizards?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
The truck
What
drivers.
would they be called though?
The truck drivers.
If the females
truck
are lot
male
lizards-
gigolos.
Oh God.
Truck male gigolo. I might sign up.
They call them truck stop. The truck stop bandits.
I'm gonna be honest. Aside from music, that's what I do in my. That's my normal job. I'm a CDL driver.
Okay.
I
So you one of them gigolos they was just talking about.
Nah, man. Nah, I don't deal with no. I can't do it. I done seen some pretty crazy things over the road, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't. That's not my speed though.
Yeah, it gets wild out here.
Yeah, it definitely does.
But I'm going to look into that, Breezy. I'm gonna let you get. Hold on, I'm gonna let you get to
Truck
what you're
male
gonna get to.
gigolos.
I want to know what male lot lizards are. They male lot lizards or
I've
truck
never-
stop
I don't know.
bandits?
I ain't never
You ain't
heard-
never seen man. You ain't never seen women out there taking men to their trucks.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
That's because
Nah.
the dudes can't advertise like they can advertise.
Yeah,
No,
the women.
definitely
The
not.
women definitely can advertise more freely.
The dudes go sit at the gas pump in the car.
I wonder what they are. They out there in gray sweats,
Oh my.
just like, you know, the women pulling up in the trucks like, got me one.
Trying to tell you, it's the drivers.
Hitting their
man.
friends, telling them, you might want to get over here to this pilot off of 80, Route 54. They out here.
So it's the drivers, man. They see a good looking truck driver, man. Everybody on her heels, because you don't really see too many. I haven't seen too many good looking female truck drivers. And if I do, every driver right there is gonna be on her heels. Every single one.
I mean, that's just in general, though. Like, dude, see a female anywhere. Like, shit, she can be working at Cinnabon in the middle of the mall. They own it. You know what
I
I'm
ain't never
saying?
seen her before.
Right.
That's how I walk through our mall.
Fresh
Buddy
meat.
said our mall ain't on nothing. I ain't never seen her before. They said this wasn't on nothing.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, right? Let's talk about the music. What can people expect from your album?
I feel like, okay, the album's called Humble Savage, and I named it that because I feel like it embodies my character. You know, I feel like, you know, a lot of people could probably relate to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very humble guy. You know, I'm cool people, you know, around anybody, but if taken there, you know,
You can turn up when needed.
yeah, I can turn up when needed. And that's how the album is, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When you first play the album, it's going to be like a lot of turn up music. And then like from Humble Savage, Over Focused, Murder Influence. And then it gets into more like the personal me, like Fucked Up in the Head featuring Mike the Kid. That's more like of, you know what I'm saying, my jail experience. Then it gets to the deeper part of me with Shadows and Stones and Last Goodbyes. Like, you know what I'm saying, those are more like, I guess some people would say poetic, you know what I'm saying, or deeper type of music, you know what I'm saying? So as far as like for that album, like that's kind of what you get. Like you getting, I feel like both sides of me, because I feel like I'm pretty sure everybody got different personalities, but my split personality is it's like, you know, I'm either cool with you or I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm either super cool or, you know what I'm saying, or if I see you, you know what I'm saying, if that's what you want it to be, then that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, for the most part, I'm just more the humble me. That's me, humble king.
So who is your target audience when it comes to your music?
I just want my target audience to be just anybody who just gravitate towards me. You know what I'm saying? I've kind of learned, like everybody says, you know, some people got their opinion, well, you should target the streets more, and some people say, well, you should target the women more. But it's just like, because my album it's versatile. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely versatile. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gives you, you know what I'm saying, some gangster stuff for the streets. And then, you know what I'm saying, I got some songs on there that gets more sentimental, emotional. That, you know what I'm saying, I got a song on there called Nowhere to Run, where, you know, people who may like have lost their grandmother or something. I lost both of my grannies. So I feel like a lot of people could relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I was in jail when I lost my granny. And, you know what I'm saying, I never got to go to her funeral or anything. I never got to, you know what I'm saying, really interact with her once I came home. Once I came home, she was gone. Like, it was something weird to adjust to because she around all the time and now she just not here, you know?
I was gonna say, especially if you close.
Yeah. Yeah, my granny was kind of like the mold of my family. So,
Absolutely.
So I say in there, I'm basically saying, like, you know, I'm trying to keep the family tight, keep my granny proud. You know what I'm saying? I say that line in there because, you know, that's, you know, I feel like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep my family tight because I know that's what she want to do, you know? So my album is just like a little bit of, it's just versatile. Like, that's how I would put it. But, like,
is it like a dedication to your grandmother?
Yeah, that song is definitely dedicated to my grandmother. I got another song on there called Dear Mama that I dedicated to my mother as well. And
so is this like does it give you like a mixtape feel, or is there some type of message that you're getting out that you wanted to get out?
I personally feel like it gives more of a mixtape feel. Personally, like that's why I really call it a project. You know what I'm saying? Versus an album, because I feel like with an album I'll go more deeper into my personal life, and then I definitely get more detail with certain things. With this, I just wanted to kind of like, and it being my first project, I wanted to just spill my character, you know what I'm saying? I wanted people to be like listen to the album, because like when you listen to it from front to back, you know what I'm saying, you go hear the turned up stuff, and then as it goes on, it just, you know what I'm saying, kind of mellows down, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of, you know, the humble savage, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check you out when I grew up.
What is your motivation?
As far as with the album or just in general? When
it comes to writing.
It just depends on what type of mood I'm in. Like if I'm in, I feel like, okay, like with Humble Savage, even with it being like more of a like, you know, a turned up gangster song, I guess you say, I still put in there, you know what I'm saying, we trying to cop Rari mansion houses, live enormous, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to manifest, you know what I'm saying, some positivity into my life and not just spill out a bunch of negativity, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I've been through the negative situations in my life already, you know what I'm saying? Now I want to manifest good things, you know what I'm saying? So really, like, I personally like writing more poetic music, you know what I'm saying, like more deeper rap. That's what I like to do. But then I give people what they want to hear, you know what I'm saying, as well, but also still try to keep my character and, you know what I'm saying, what I want encompassed into the mixture of that music.
Okay. That's it. Well, before we slide out, let the people know, like,
Breezy, you listen to the album, what you think?
I like it. I actually enjoyed it. Like, I was impressed because it wasn't super savage. That was one thing I was impressed about, because I was like, man, he talking about something. He spitting the message. It ain't just the same old ignorant message. So I definitely appreciate the album. You know what I'm saying? It's good, because I enjoy when people make good music. That's my thing.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Don't follow just the trend. You make good music. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you definitely got to be relatable. You got to be relatable, but
be relatable and try to
be true to yourself.
Yeah. That's one thing I try to do, is definitely be true to myself You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can make something for the streets and relate to the streets because I can relate to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, like, that's just, like, I don't look at myself as just a street nigga, you know? I don't look at myself as just a person just strictly for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm from the streets. I've been through my experiences in the streets. But it's like, that's not where I see my life being completely about. You know what I'm saying? I see myself with a lot more growth, you know what I'm saying, and getting way further than just the street music, you know?
And I think you can put into play with music, like, are you being an asset? And I think you are on this tape. Is your message an asset, or are you taking? Because a lot of music take lives, whether it take it physically or just mentally. It takes lives. So I think taking responsibility over your lyrics, which I do notice that you did in this tape, because I ain't listened to none of your other music. I think these the only ones I saw. I could be mistaken though. I think I listened to some back when bro put me on you, Grounds put me on you, but this the most recent. So keep taking responsibility over your lyrics, and focus on being an asset. Keep that energy of being an asset. And D Lovely said, where can we listen to your music at?
It's on all platforms. Humble Savage, Top Dollar AP, Humble Savage. You can listen to it on all platforms. On another note, just on the same topic of my music, it's a song I did drop called Experience, where I kind of said, what did I say?
Oh, he acting like me now.
I said something about like checking my credit score, and you know what I'm saying, being on top of my credit and stuff, and like investing in some crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I just want to like kind of put more messages out there like that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be my goal for my next tape, is like, you know, kind of dropping some jewels more so. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, cause like I feel like a lot of young guys don't want to listen to, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, we don't want to listen to him, he an older dude and what. But you know what I'm saying? I just want to put a take in, like, okay, would you listen to this type of music if it came from somebody in your age group that came from where you came from? You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like young guys in the streets, like, we could do more than just be street niggas, sell drugs, and do all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a plethora of ways to make music. I mean, to make money nowadays.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, because I can't wait to drop this porno.
Who gonna support that?
Nobody.
Except the people in porno land.
Yeah. Ain't no way in hell, boy. My daughter cussed me my daughter checked me so hard.
All right, y'all. Let's wrap it up.
All right. I want to
appreciate
I want to appreciate everybody that came in, sat down with us, everybody that tuned in and checked us out. Definitely want to appreciate, show my love to Top Dollar AP. Y'all go check out Humble Savage on all digital music platforms. ASAP, right now, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, like y'all do when y'all hit that bell on our YouTube channel and subscribe.
Also, one more thing, I got a video out to the Humble Savage song, the first song. When you first see it, it's kind of showing like what I mean by Humble Savage. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be me talking to myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me telling myself like I'm chilling, I ain't on nothing, and then the other me like, man, we outside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And there you have it.
All right.
See y'all on a later note. Definitely we'll see y'all this Saturday at 8 p.m. right here on Common Sense Not Comment Podcast.
So definitely be in tone.
And like I said, for anybody that's willing to come in and do a dry run show with Kia,
Yes.
for the Common Sense Not Comment Podcast Ladies Night,
Hit me up, ladies.
hit her up. We're trying to make something happen.
Absolutely.
I don't know why you're waving. You can't have these type of discussions. You're a woman of God now.
She can still have.
No.
She can definitely have certain discussions.
Certain discussions. We need somebody that's going to be able to be well-rounded.
She can be real. She can be.
She could be the one with the Christian ceiling. You know, it has to be one with a Christian ceiling. then it has to be a city girl, then it has to be a referee. Hey, Christian's got a ceiling. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, you got to have a ceiling.
But you still don't forget where you come from and what you know, just because you're a Christian.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
When you get baptized, you supposed to be born again. You
Well, there we have it. Sign her up. She just let us know what it was.
Hey,
So there you go.
Make sure y'all go to YouTube. Go to YouTube right now. Download the app if y'all ain't got it. Go to YouTube and follow Common Sense Not Common Podcast. We need y'all to do that because in a minute we're gonna transition all the way over there, right? So do that for us. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. What you say, Jen? And tell a friend.
Tell another friend.
Tell another friend.
Subscribe.
Top dollar.
And come check us out.
Y'all have a great afternoon.
Follow him on
Also,
yeah.
so
Go
follow
ahead.
me on all social media, Instagram, Top Dollar AP Official, Facebook, Humble King. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Top Dollar AP. That's everything.
There you have it.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go support, bro. Great guy.
I'm out. I gotta get me a
Man, we
sandwich.
outta here.
I'm hungry.
And that's one for the weekday.